Also, no surprises about the ongoing crisis on the US southern border. Here's a latest news snippet from Fox News.
The migrant surge keeps escalating, so many crossing that border. Patrol officials say they're releasing now 5,000 migrants into the U.S. every day.
Let me take you right to some footage we shot on the drone a little earlier of a group that came right up behind me. You've got more than 400 to 500 migrants coming here. Most of the ones here from Venezuela, Guatemala, Honduras, Ecuador, Colombia.
Kristin, you've been hot on this. It's not getting any better.
Of course not. But unfortunately, these numbers, which are truly shocking, have lost their shock value, because now every week, every month, we're hearing these numbers like 5,000 a day. And after a while, it just loses its shock value and people start to tune out. But they really shouldn't, because we are losing our country, Chris. I want to remind people that during the Obama administration, 1,000 migrants a day was considered a crisis. I mean, we are way beyond that now. And there just seems to be a total apathy surrounding this issue. I mean, the news media here in America barely ever talks about immigration. So should Trump become the nominee, as it seems he will, I hope he starts banging the drum on this issue again like he was back in 2016. And he really does need to be more aggressive this time about building a wall if he is elected to the presidency again.
Yeah, well, it's important for the country and it's politically beneficial. There's no doubt about it. The public are not going to like the porous borders in the south of the US. Now, just quickly, I want to check in on the president. It's hard to keep up with all of his gaffes. Let's look at the latest two. Here he is trying to explain how much money is being spent on infrastructure.
Over $1.3 billion, $300 million. Over $1.3 billion,
Billion, trillion, million. Nobody knows actually what figure he was trying to recount there. And this one's even sadder because this relates to the horrors that are been unfolding in Israel. And it's 65 days he was supposed to be referring to, since the Hamas atrocity in southern Israel on October the 7th. But listen to how he expresses this.
But we know this year's Hanukkah is different. It's been 65 years since the deadliest day of the Jewish people since the Holocaust. 65 years.
65 years ago, Kristin.
Yeah, you know, when I first saw that first clip, the billion million clip, I was on Twitter just kind of scrolling and I saw it and I thought, man, he must be talking about the amount of money we've sent to Ukraine. And then I realized, oh no, this is just another day, another gaffe with this pathetic president who's, truly just losing his marbles. I mean, this man is not capable of doing the job, which is why I've totally come around to your prediction, Chris, that he will not be the nominee. The Democrats can't allow this because it's terrifying. The world is up in flames. We've got several wars that have broken out during his presidency, and he is totally unable to deal with this and to lead the free world. It's truly scary.
It sure is, Kristin. Thanks for talking to us. We'll catch up with you next week.